right, we start here. The message is clear. Don't go out. The Justice and Security Cluster has told the South African public there will be no jogging, no walking of dogs, and no sale of alcohol during the national lockdown. Barry Bateman was at the media briefing by the various ministers.
The government has announced a long list of do's and don'ts which will kick in during the 21-day lockdown period. The police, supported by the army, will be in the streets to enforce these restrictions.
The following places and premises are closed to the public. Any place or premise normally open to public where religious, cultural, sporting, entertainment, recreational, exhibitional, organizational, or similar activities may take place. Prohibited. Any place or premise normally open to the public where goods other than essential goods are procured, acquired, disposed, or sold. Any place or premise normally open to the public, such as public parks, beaches, and swimming pools, flea markets, open-air food markets, fairs and bazaars. I don't know exactly what's that, but I'll see it written. Fairs and bazaar, and I'll know it's closed. Nightclubs, casinos, hotels, lodges, guest house, except to the extent that they are required to remain because they have tourists. I can explain this later. Private and public game reserves, except those that they are still tourists. Holiday resorts, except to the extent that they are required to remain tourists confined to such holiday resort. On consumption premises, including taverns, ship-ins, shisanyama, where liquor is sold. This time we are not buying liquor between 9 and 6. You shall not buy liquor.
Minister Bheki Cele revealed the government's final decision on a matter which has proved to be controversial, but he's made it clear, stay at home.
There is no need to be on the road. There is no need to move around. There is no need to move around. There was a little bit of a story earlier on that you can walk your dogs. There shall be no dogs that will be walked. The cluster met, discuss, and we agreed that it doesn't enhance the call made by the president. If you do really want to walk your dog around your house, it ends there. It can't go beyond that.
There has been concern that the forced confinement of people to their homes might increase the chance of domestic violence. Cele says the police have taken this into account.
We have not forgotten that there might be a response or negative response to people when they are put in their houses and increase the question of abuse. We have increased our units that deal with the matters of women and children abuse, and we will make a call to say those people can have the number and phone when they are abused to the number 0800 150 150. Those that will be feeling that they are being abused.
The SANDF will only play a supportive role, while the police remain responsible for maintaining law and order.
The SANDF will ensure that there are no unauthorized entries at the closed ports of entries during this lockdown. The South African Military Health Services, as mentioned by the President under Essential Services, will continue to work together with all health authorities under the direction of the Minister of Health to provide essential health services to public through its health practitioners. A team of the South African National Army, in conjunction with the provincial Joint Operation Centers and other state departments will deploy static guards at quarantine sites, delivery points, and mass storage facilities. Mobile and foot patrols throughout the country to enforce curfew and restrict movement of people, and supported by roadblocks, road closures, cordon and search.
The government has defended the limitation of rights imposed by these regulations, saying it is in the best interests of the country. The ministers insist this is not a power grab, but that the limitations fall within the scope of the Constitution. Barry Bateman, Pretoria.